All right, welcome back and thanks for staying with us. We're moving to our final discussion on the show, and it has to do with politics. Now, members of the People's Democratic Party National Working Committee on Tuesday had a chaotic meeting in Abuja over the post-presidential primary election crisis rocking the party. Reports said while the meeting progressed at the NWC hall of the party's national secretariat, members got into a loud quarrel with some banging angrily on tables. Now, the development caused security officials attached to the NWC to rush in to save the situation. Where does the opposition party stand as the campaign ahead of the 2023 election gathers momentum? Now let's talk to a member of the party, Umar Sani, as he joins us in the studio. Good morning and thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Okay, now we're counting days, to the election. What are the issues and what needs to be done to, settle the crisis in your party?
Well, the issues are just they are not issues that are not beyond being resolved. They are issues that emanated from certain disagreements and expression of grievances by a certain category of members of the party. And I think that is not something that is beyond the party. Now, so many antics has been used by the aggrieved persons to try to express themselves, to try to bring out their grievances in one way or the other. One of which was to return monies given to some members of the aggrieved section of the party in the NWC, as lacking in credibility. But I think the National Working Committee and the National Chairman acted in good faith, because what was used to make such disbursements was the provision in the operational manual of the party. So I think there is no crisis. The only crisis is they want certain category of people to resign. The issue is now beyond the national chairman. They want the national chairman to resign, the deputy national chairman not to resign, so as to pave way for a southern chairman. So I think these are being resolved by the BOT. The BOT are making efforts. They are meeting with the leader of the aggrieved persons, and we are very confident that as time goes on, the matter will take a back seat.
Well, a lot of people are actually of the opinion that if the party is not able to sort out these differences, as you say, going into the campaign, that it might have an adverse effect on your chances when it comes to the 2023 elections.
Well, I am not going to say that such grievances and the actions of the aggrieved will not affect our chances, but that is not to say that it will slow down our chances.
Okay.
If you are a keen observer and follower of our party's activities, you will discover that only 3 visits by Alhaji Atiku Abubakar has generated quite a lot of massive support. He has visited 3 states, the last being yesterday, where he went to Bauchi, and you can see the mammoth crowd that received him, and those who defected, about 142,000 people defected to the PDP. So I think the PDP is gaining more momentum. Okay. Don't forget that President Buhari is no longer in the ballot, and certain persons vote for personalities and not for political parties.
Okay, so what about the issue of corruption that, Wike raised against your party chairman, Ayu, and the fact that, some people are actually refunding money? What about that?
This is what I just addressed. Perhaps you didn't get me. The issue is not that of corruption. It is within the operational manual of the party that certain category of officers are entitled to certain things. What was given to them was housing allowance. Housing. And
well, a lot of people
furniture.
are actually concerned about the timing of the
Exactly.
whole thing, and of course the personalities involved, because they happen to be belonging to that particular camp, the camp that they are in, and of course with the rift now currently experienced, and a lot of people have a problem with the timing. That is why it's been looked at
As an issue of corruption.
exactly.
Well, you see, if you come into such type of situation, you are likely going to meet much more aggression from the aggrieved, because their immediate demand cannot be met as at this time. You cannot, in the middle of the game, change the striker of the team, who is the goal scorer of the team. So there is no way the party can kowtow and bend down and remove the national chairman. And this is, like I have always stated, is an issue that has always trended during transition periods. In 2010, leading to 2011, the national chairman of the party is Kwesi Nwodo. The president of the country was President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. And then the chairman of the BOT is Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. They are all from the south. It was a transition period. After the transition, somebody becomes, again from another zone, becomes the national chairman. In 2007, when Eradua became president, the national chairman was Ahmadu Ali from the north. The party chairman was the president was from the north. It was a transition period, but after the transition period, there has to be a change. You know, somebody has to come in. So it's a normal thing within the party. It is not something that should be taken to heart and should create problems.
Okay, now all the meetings between the BOT and Wike's camp have actually ended up deadlocked. Now, isn't your party afraid of internal sabotage, especially as regards the elections? Well,
it's an ongoing meeting. According to the acting BOT chairman, Senator Adolphus Wabara, the meeting is ongoing, and we are hoping that they will reach a consensus. Now, of course, when you begin discussions, there are times you have deadlocks. ASU versus government, there has been deadlocks. Now they are reaching somewhere. So we will reach somewhere very soon, and there will be no problem.
All right. So, well. How soon is very soon? Because campaigns are supposed to have kicked off right now in earnest.
The thing is February. We are also launching our campaign in Akwa Ibom on Monday. Okay. And so while we are campaigning, and when the campaign takes off, the BOT will be doing all those things. And so we perhaps within the next 2-3 weeks, the matter will be all over.
So are we expecting Wike and his team at the campaign kickoff?
Well, even if he doesn't come, it does not still remove the fact that he's a lover of PDP. He has not at this moment ever stated that he has left the PDP. He has not created a parallel faction within the party to give room to constitutional crisis and to say he has the right to leave the party. So there is no pathway that he is leaving the party. So as far as we are concerned, he is still a member of the party. He has also mentioned by himself that he will work for the victory of all the candidates in the party in Rivers State. So if he is going to do that, it means he's going to work for the president in 2023, because the senatorial election, House of Representatives election hold the same day with that of the president.
But how important is Wike's support, in your party? Because are you coming out to say that Wike is indeed an asset?
Of course, there is nobody who says Wike's support is not important. Wike is an important stakeholder in our party. He has given both financial and moral support to the party. He has nurtured the party. But again, the fact that you have done all these things, a democratic party has a way of doing these things. The people have a choice. And so in exercising their rights of internal democracy, they choose somebody else to be the presidential candidate whom they believe will lead them to big victory, come 28 February 2023.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Omar Sani, for joining us in the studio to share your thoughts on this matter.
Thank you.
All right, so that was Omar Sani. He's a member of the PDP. And with that, we've come to the end of Daybreak on Trust TV. Thank you so much for tuning in from beginning to end. We'll be on your screens again tomorrow, same time, same station. I remain Dashan Husseina Usman.
I am Ibrahim Yusuf. Let's do this all again tomorrow. Have a lovely day.